Let me say this shit, Hynaken.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna say this shit on camera, but his philosophy is Charlemagne the God's philosophy. This is what I'm telling you, he is influenced by what Charlemagne thinks.
Esso and Hynaken, the dynamic duo shaking up the culture with raw energy and unfiltered truth.
I have this theory that New York artists suffer from this big fish and small pond syndrome. These artists can blow up tomorrow and they get the opportunities of a lifetime. They hit their peak and then that's it. It stops there. And I wonder why you all think that is.
Who's blowing up?
I mean, who you talking about?
Ain't nobody blowing up.
I mean, both of y'all, would y'all consider being friends with Elliott Wilson?
Where you going with this question?
Yeah, I asked that because if it's somebody you respect, I wanted to know, did y'all feel the need to step in when it looked like publicly he was embarrassing himself?
The reason why Andrew Schultz could get away with that because a black man is standing next to him and endorses him. No, it is not cool for him to ever pull a nigga aside and say he could Kendrick Lamar. Hell no.
Welcome back to another episode of Boy Art Show. Of course, I am him. Today I'm joined by two very special guests. The Bagfield boys is here, Esso and Hynaken. How y'all doing, fellas?
We good, my guys.
Round of applause. I ain't gonna finish the rest of that.
Make that,
Yeah, see, it don't work.
Not in 2025?
No, just there's too many guys in here.
There's too many? Oh my gosh, man. First off, the formality stuff, how y'all doing? How's your mentality?
All right, just go ahead.
Yeah, let's enough for the chit chat. Let's get to the body bag, yo.
I like that. I like that kind of talk. Okay, well, earlier this week I was doing a little research just in preparation for this conversation, and I stumbled upon a conversation with Dr. Dre and Complex, and he mentioned that he hasn't been inspired by a rap album in a decade now. He said the last album that truly inspired him was Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. So I wanted to ask y'all two questions. One, what do you think about what he had to say about the last, I guess, impactful album being Good Kid, Mad City?
He wasn't inspired by that album neither. That's cap.
This is the best man that's gonna answer. He worked with Dre. Let him go hammer.
Dre wasn't inspired by the album, but he has to say that. That's political. Kendrick Lamar's quote-unquote pseudo-signed to him. TDE, California, he can't say he wasn't inspired by nothing because then they would say you wasn't inspired by Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Kendrick album, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But Dr. Dre is on a whole other level to be inspired. Like, coming from the time that we came from with music, and Dre was in it before me. And it's just not the same. The quality is not the same. It doesn't have to be. The technology is different. The ways to put your music out is different. It's easier to put out, but it's harder to blow up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Dre would be inspired by none of this stuff that's really going out right now. You know what I'm saying? The rap isn't, it's no slight to anybody, but it's just not as good. Like, we just talked to Skilla Baby, and Skilla Baby was like, he started writing his rhymes down. All y'all need to write your rhymes down. Y'all not good. You need to write your rhymes, look at them, work on them, and then go to the studio. Stop thinking you can come off the top of the dome like you're Jay-Z or you're Lil Wayne. You're not that good. Work on your craft.
What about you, Hynaken?
I echoes Esso's sentiments. You know, it's really, music has become disposable now. It's easy to upload it fast. You know, they can just record somewhere. People don't even want to pay for quality studio. They just think they get a dope mic and they smoking weed with their boys and it's going to be the best record of all time. Now, we've had anomalies like Bobby Shmurda and individuals who put out a record and it skyrocketed. And because of that, and people hear these stories, they're like, that can be me too. But if you can get if you notice, an artist has one single and they're done. Esso will tell you, you needed to have 3 to 4 bangers before they can even feel comfortable in releasing you. But now the labels and these production companies can make so much money off a regional single, they don't care. It's a factory. We're gonna make our money, kick you to the curb, get our write-off, get another one.
Yeah. So do y'all think there hasn't been any album that's been impactful just for a decade now? Like I'm
Impactful album.
can I pitch 444 by Jay-Z,
No.
Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle?
Definitely not,
Okay. Why?
because those ain't it.
If
That's just
impactful.
what people are looking for, but that's
When you say impactful album, it gotta be from 1 to 13. It gotta be no fast forward, like how Get Rich or Die Trying
that was
was.
the last impactful album.
Yeah.
Drake had some good albums. Drake had The Wave. You feel what I'm
Definitely.
saying? He had Lil Wayne coming off the heels of Lil Wayne's success. He had Nicki Minaj popping. He had good projects. But the last impactful album that changed the earth was Get Rich or Die Trying. There ain't been nothing since then. That's why 50 is still 50. If there was something since then, 50 would be in trouble because he hasn't put out another work of art. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't have to put out another work of art if his last work was the best. There ain't been nothing after that.
So when you say impact, you're talking like how much of a selling Get Rich or Die Trying
Biggie was impact. Biggie was a phenomenon.
Okay. So you're not speaking just numbers.
Tupac was a phenomenon.
What about Doggy Style?
Eminem was a phenomenon. Snoop Dogg was a phenomenon. These are people that was just totally different when things came along. When 50 came along, we was thirsty for something. There was nothing else. We thought hip hop music was going down. We had everything. Nas was Nas. Jay was Jay. Puffy was Puffy. Who else? Whoever was out. DMX was DMX. We was good with all of that stuff already. We needed something new. 50 captured the South. He captured the West. He had the East already. We haven't had nobody that's done that since then. That's just the reality. Like, people get mad and say, oh, I'm it. But Drake was it on a whole different plane. He sang. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a whole nother thing. We weren't thirsty for things. Like, we were looking for something new, but when 50 came, we were thirsty. We needed it.
Yeah.
We needed it. It was like a drug. Like, without him, what was that? What else was coming on after that? You know what I'm saying? We had Dipset. Dipset was fire. But 50 was just something that was needed, and he did an album that you played from the beginning to the end.
No fast forward.
No forwards. I'm good. Let the next record play. Who else had that?
And what 50 did is he made aggression universal. People enjoyed the aggression across all planes and all over the world. Think about it. The Lox aggression is more East Coast. People get hype. It might not resonate the same in the South, but everybody feels it in the South when it comes to 50. Midwest, like Esso said, West Coast, Europe. It just...
I want to transition real quick, but it's kind of on brand too, but I want to talk about like cultural influence. You know, I'm 25, so when I look at the newer generation, I look at Playboi Carti, and I stop there because I feel like he has a huge cultural influence. But I wanted to ask y'all, who from this new generation do you see who have that impact on the youth? Like the kind of impact, like I was doing my research, like when Jay told people, put the jersey away, niggas was wearing button-ups.
Damn,
that kind of cultural
you
impact.
ain't gonna have that impact right now.
You know who had it? You know who had it?
Who?
6ix9ine. If he doesn't get jammed up, he probably, with the backing he had, with his understanding of social media and the climate, he was the closest. And the run wasn't even that ridiculous. What was the run? Maybe 9 months?
I don't.
What you thinking?
I
That's
think
you was there for all of that.
Cultural impact and a wave is two totally different things. I think 6ix9ine caught a wave. Cultural impact is big. You need longevity for that. You don't have cultural impact, to me, from one album. Jay-Z didn't have cultural impact from his first album. Took him to his third. Biggie had cultural impact on his second album, and then he got murdered. You know what I'm saying? Tupac got murdered. He had cultural impact. It take time. It took X maybe 3 albums. He put his first album out, then he had the year where he put 2 albums out that was platinum the same year. Impact. You know what I'm saying? I think it takes a little more time till you can have an impact, to get people to dress differently.
So what about Future though? Like, I see people bring Future into that conversation.
Future has a cultural impact to me differently because he doesn't. Let me put this right because the camera is. He has he's a good rapper, and people follow him. But what else has he introduced? What else are we? What are we following that Future does? The one thing that I would say Future brought to the game, and y'all gonna laugh, is he introduced being up front and having multiple bitches. That's what Future brought to the game.
You know what it is?
Some would say drugs.
Making it cool.
Nah.
He definitely didn't bring drugs to the game.
It was already...
He definitely didn't bring drugs to the game.
What Future was able to do was he was able to take what men are going through across the board in terms of dealing with relationships and then really give an understanding on a musical level, and it resonated. So he's saying certain things.
What do you mean? Break that down. What do you mean in terms of relationships?
Like,
publicly, to me, he's not a simp at all. He's one of the few niggas that'll have a bad bitch and will let her go, and doesn't look like he's even thinking 2 minutes about it. To me, that's his impact. But men didn't follow suit with that.
Yeah.
Men took that and be like, oh, I just want a couple bitches. Oh, Future got it where he can fuck bitches, and they all cool with each other, and they all know I want to have a couple bitches. Nah, but what he did for me in light of what's going on is he could have the baddest bitch in the world and be like, yo, all right, she's gone, so what?
Yeah. And then he introduced...
It's a million more,
yeah,
bro.
explaining his lifestyle, dealing with it. For dudes, I always feel like a song truly has to resonate when you can live the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to Esso, a lot of songs are trash to him because he did it all. Like me, the only song I can honestly say I lived it completely was Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. And if you know me, I understood the flashing the hazards on the hose and everything. I had all 3 of them cars. So Future, how he talks on his record, it resonates with dudes who want to be that dude when a girl's playing them, dudes who's already living that lifestyle as well. He's able to merge both worlds. Like a nerd and an athlete can be like, I get it. From that's where his cultural impact is.
That's his cultural impact.
Yes.
It's women.
Yes.
And you wouldn't look at him as a ladies' man in his raps, but you would look at him as a ladies' man in his lifestyle.
Yes. That's real facts right there.
You know what I'm saying?
That's his impact.
So his lifestyle is his cultural impact. People don't even realize, like, being able to walk away from something that's fire. Niggas can't do that.
Art, can you do that? And you're 25.
Even if you got something else fire in the can. He introduced, like, when I was watching, I was just smoking loud. I'm like, this nigga had all these other bitches, and he just walks away from them like it's nothing. And I'm gonna go get some more. And he'll be like, I tricked on them, I spent money on them, and the nigga got like 10 kids. He's moving around.
Yeah.
With no cares in the world. That's impact. But niggas ain't following through. You know what? That's like that LL Cool J shit. To me. Like I told niggas, like L was doing shit before niggas. And other niggas couldn't do it. See, Future's doing stuff with women that other niggas think they can't do. But you can. You know what I'm saying?
Let me pivot real quick because I want to talk about New York artists since we are in New York. I have this theory that New York artists suffer from this big fish and small pond syndrome. These artists can blow up tomorrow and they get the opportunities of a lifetime. And I feel like they hit their peak and then that's it. It stops there. They don't translate in other states. And I wonder why you all think that is.
Who's blowing up? Maybe I missed somebody.
I mean, who you talking about?
Ain't nobody blowing up. I mean, the only people that blew up, it's only 2 niggas that got a name from New York in the past year, and that's Cash Cobain and Bass Swag.
That's it.
There is nobody else, all right?
I mean, Fabio.
We talking about
Fabio's
7 years ago,
Yo,
bro.
You bugging out.
But I feel like he hit a wall as well.
Fabio shit was out when I got married. That's 5 years ago. In the music business, that's old. 5 years ago, what are you talking about?
Think about it. If you had a kid, the kid would be on its way to kindergarten.
No, be on his way to first grade, nigga. It better be first grade.
So it's
We'll be talking about, he graduated kindergarten.
Be like, when that happened?
In June, nigga, when 5-year former shit came out. That's not new.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with this music business. People don't understand. Yo, there's a lot of niggas that have 4 or 5 year runs. You don't know. DMX run was like 5 years.
Hold on, though. Let's slow down. So you don't think, y'all both don't think there's been any artist that's blown up out of New York City over the last, 2, 3, 4 years?
Ice Spice,
Ice Spice, Bass Swag, and Cash Cobain.
and maybe one other we might not.
Who?
Who else that people are gonna know outside
Fabio
of New
Foreign
York?
was right before that.
Yeah. So if we're gonna cluster in the past 3 years, we'll give,
Fabio was definitely before Ice Spice.
we'll give you Ice Spice, Cash Cobain.
And A Boogie was before.
Yeah.
Was before. A Boogie was before Fabio Foreign.
Despite his criminal, despite what happened to him, I could throw.
Pop Smoke.
That's still before.
No, not Pop Smoke. I'm
Not
trying to tread
Casanova.
lightly, but I can throw. Fuck it, K Flock. I could throw him in there.
You bugging out. Stop it. You better stop.
I think his
Yo, bro,
trajectory.
stop.
Trajectories.
Yo, bro, stop. You naming niggas that ain't never even put a seat. He never put out a project.
He did from behind bars.
That shit didn't translate.
Bro, come on. Yo, you doing this for real? Or you playing K Flock?
I mean,
think
I'm
this-
speaking on. I'm saying
from his
artists that blew
demographic.
up. Artists that blew up.
Hey,
But
From
what's
my-
blowing up though?
What is blowing up? Having a record with Cardi B that's blowing up? Come on, Art. You gotta stop. Art,
depending on who you
Art,
asking.
Art, you work at the radio station. You gotta chill, bro.
He had radio spins.
Yo, bro.
What's radio spins are?
What's radio spins to you?
The record with Cardi B was continuously
That-
played
that was
on
not- it was
radio
never
every
added.
single day.
Hold on.
All right. You work at Power 105.
I saw it.
All right. It was added.
Yes.
When? It was
The
added.
K Flock, Cardi B,
It was
and
an
Dougie
added,
B record.
It was an added record.
Yes,
When?
correct.
When?
How many months they gave it? 3?
Wait,
No.
whoa, stop. Stop. When was it added? Stop, because he told, tell me. Never.
No, it
never.
definitely was added.
It
I
was
don't
never
remember that.
added. It was never added. A couple DJs played it. You talking local radio. You talking about DJ Will played it. Niggas on High 97 played it. A couple times. That's not.
Power 105 played it as well.
That's not an ad. All right. Chill.
I know exactly what you're
Chill.
talking about.
You work at
SO.
the radio station.
I know
all
what you're
right?
talking about.
Honey Baby was an added record. Touching.
Yes.
That's added.
So was K Flock,
You're
Dougie B,
bugging.
and Cardi B. I'm
You're
not
bugging.
bugging.
So they was playing K Flock on the Breakfast Club every day?
K Flock,
That's
Dougie
what added
B.
means.
No, wait. Somebody. Ask him the question again.
So they was playing K Flock and Cardi B every morning.
Shake It. That Shake It record was playing on.
Shake It.
Yes,
Shake It.
that Shake It record was playing. That Shake It
Every
record was
morning
playing.
on the Breakfast Club.
Correct. That Shake It record
And then
was playing.
every morning before Angela Yee took the 10-2 slot with Pro Style. That it's playing. That's what added me.
Yes.
Then it played on Angie Martinez.
Yes.
Then it played on DJ Clue. And then it
Yes.
played on
He's
DJ
bugging.
Self.
Yes.
Yo.
All right. It was not playing on Clue.
I was there. I was there.
All right. I know that for a fact. It was not playing. Clue was not playing it. All right. I know that for a fact.
That was a powerful song. I don't know if I know that
it
or
was
not.
not. It was okay. It was local. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. See, this is the problem. You work at the radio station, right?
That was a billboard.
All right,
Damn it!
stop.
I wish I had the facts to explain
Be
it.
careful.
It
Be
was on-
careful. Be careful. I'm telling you.
It was a billboard
All right,
charting
listen.
song.
All right. I do this for a living too, right?
Yeah,
right?
I
I'm telling you, be careful with what you're saying on this camera,
That's all.
with what you're talking about.
I don't.
K-Fly, I
I
shouldn't
just
even
ask
say
questions,
this.
but-
The only thing I remember when Cardi B came out with Dougie B and performed the Hot 97 pre-stage without K-Fly. It was not in rotation at that time. It's a street record. That's it.
that street record was definitely in rotation at Power 105.1.
But so let's grant
and
him
at Hot 97.
let's grant him it was in rotation, right? No, let's go for it. So now he has the one record with Cardi B. That mean was he big outside of New York just off that record now?
Off that record alone?
Yes.
I think the
Whoa, pause. Now think. See, wait, hold on. Backfield don't think, nigga. Backfield knows. I'm not thinking, nigga. I'm asking, was it big? You gotta look at the phone.
I'm trying to look up the numbers.
No. That means you that means you hold on, Art. Hold on. That means you don't know. That means you don't know.
I just want to be
because if you knew, this is how you gotta come. This is how you gotta come prepared.
I want to be correct. I want to be correct in my facts. The Shake It record debuted at number 50 on Billboard Hot 100.
What the fuck is that?
On radio or digital?
Yo, bro, let me ask him. What does that mean, Art? What does that mean? Since you quote numbers, what does that top 50 mean?
Oh shit.
For
This couch is mad at that. Yeah, we good.
What does that top 50 mean?
For a drill rapper to debut
That's
number
not
50
what I'm
on
asking
Billboard?
you. All right. That's not what I'm asking you about a drill rapper. I'm not putting nobody in any category. I'm not asking that. You looked on your phone and you said,
I looked up the
okay,
data
you looked up, this is the
Billboard
problem.
charts.
See, look, I talked to him about, don't talk to me about data. Data numbers is skewed. In case you don't know that, I'm in the real music business, not the fake one.
Well, yeah, but
I'm in the real music business, not the fake one, right? So I know what top 50 means. I know how I could get that. All right?
come on, you put Cardi B on a record, you get top 50.
No.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Party Fontaine had a record with Cardi B. Where was
with the
that backing it up was way more iller than that K Flock record.
All right, you a
What
fan.
are we talking? Nah, man. We can't.
What?
I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to give
It's not about arguing. All right, you a fan.
a fan of what?
K Flock.
You a fan of people in the music. See, I'm not a fan. I'm not a
I
fan.
don't know that nigga.
I'm not a fan. No, I'm not a fan of none of these niggas. All right? When I look at stuff, I'm not a Drake fan. He'll tell you. I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm not a Jay-Z fan. I'm not a fan of none of these niggas. I'm not listening to their music, emulating what the fuck they gotta say. I don't believe these niggas. I know they're fucking fake. I'm not a fan. So when I look at this shit, I'm not a fan of, I think that K Flock is dope because I'm from the Bronx. I don't give a fuck if I was from the Bronx. If Cash Cobain was trash and I was from Queens, I would say he's trash. I wouldn't just say he's cool because he's Cash Cobain and he's from Queens. I'm in the business. I know what's up. I know Cash Cobain makes beats. I know he's talented. So I would give him that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say his record is this and that because locally I see a couple of people playing it. If I was Art, I gotta know the science of what's going on with this shit for real. I need to know why niggas make it and don't make it for real. I don't need to be a fan and say, K Flock hit top 50. I need to know what that really means. That's what Art needs to do. So that's what I'm saying. When we on the when we on the camera, when I'm on the camera, niggas watch me, nobody will fuck with me. I'm not a fan of nobody.
I'll tell you something. If you put out a book right now, we could put you on the Amazon bestseller list. And once you become a bestseller, you can charge way more to speak publicly. That's why you're seeing a lot of people dropping books and they're all Amazon bestseller. Now they can charge. Right now, if Esso becomes an Amazon bestseller, you know how much he gets to charge to speak to niggas? Take a guess, Art.
That don't mean I'm real. That don't mean I'm lit, though.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm qualified.
I know the song you're talking about. They were playing it, but did it go past Jersey and Connecticut? Did it go into Philly? Do you understand how powerful that Philly antenna is? We reach more people when we're with Cosmic Kev than we are in New York.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. Did he go to D.C. with that? Did he go to Chicago with that? Since it's drill, if you're going to get a record, Chicago's the third radio market. Mm-hmm. Now that bleeds into Milwaukee. You eat parts of Ohio.
Indianapolis.
Yes. You know, I know the internet allows you to cut through the fluff, but then it also makes you disposable fast too. People be like, all right, cool. Remember, see, you're so young, you don't know what it is to Esso and I hear a radio on the record, and then you miss the record, and niggas calling you. Yo, did you hear that joint with Hove? When? Now you gotta sit there and wait for 39 minutes and hope your parents don't bug you. You could be like, oh, word, this radio played, it's streaming, it's up now. But you don't have the same value for it again. So
Let's stay on data though. I want to transition from that conversation, but,
Yeah.
but let's stay on the topic of data.
data, yeah. Data's
because
interesting.
I wonder why white artists get passes when it comes to sales, and black artists get ridiculed for it. Like when we talk about, let me just throw the Tommy Richmond guy when he sold 5,000
Yep.
copy on Coyote. I feel like he didn't get the same criticism like say a Lil Baby would get when his sales come out. Why do you think that is? Why do you think our culture killed black
Tommy
artists?
Richard is white,
One.
so they like you over here, like you shouldn't be over here. You're lucky. He came through a black dude. He came through, what's my guy's name? What's the songwriter name? Not Bryson Tiller, the other dude. What's the other dude that everybody liked? Oh my God, what's the dude everybody like? They got the Drake record. Brent Fires.
I
Oh,
was gonna
there
say,
you
we
go.
all got
Brent
fired.
Fires.
The Richmond dude came through Brent Fires. That's why he got accepted. He came through Brent Fires and nobody knew that. He Brent Fires artist. That's why.
I guess my question is, if sales doesn't matter, why do we kill the black man for selling, say, less
The
than
white
5K?
dude, the white dude, we don't care about.
Let me show you
the,
something.
The Richmond dude is no factor no more.
Let me
He
show you
just got a record with us.
I'm gonna
over
show you
there,
something.
like-
If Esso's on the train right now and a nigga takes a picture with him on the train, they're gonna say he's a bum. But if you see,
Bruce Willis on the train.
oh, he's lit. Why is that?
Because he's a white superstar and he's taking public transportation.
When it comes to black, everything has to be ostentatious. I could be driving around in an electric Toyota. He's a bum.
If Elon Musk is driving around with it, he's smart. He's
Yeah.
frugal.
Oh my God, he's a
rich
savvy
nigga.
businessman.
He's a savvy businessman.
Jay-Z has to show that he has a $500,000 watch
$5
on
million
his.
watch. $5 million. Jay-Z
Oh,
got to
yeah.
show he got a $5 million watch on his arm. That's what
Yeah.
he got to do. Elon Musk could have a Movado on. He's smart. He'd
Oh,
be like,
he's
he'd
the
be like-
greatest.
He'd be like, yo, I only use this just to tell time.
So what do you think that say about us and what we value?
We're superficial
Yeah.
people.
We've never had anything to quantify success other than superficial things.
That's why we earn less and we buy
Spend the most, yeah.
I don't know what it is in our brain and what people think of what's going on, but they do think differently when it comes to
All right,
black
what's the
people.
first thing a rapper always buys when
Watch.
they
Car.
chain?
They bought a house afterwards.
Yeah. I know.
But okay, can I not to debate, but can I push back on that, because I listen to y'all and I've
Yes.
heard y'all speak a lot, and I remember y'all talked about that being an investment. So what's the
The
difference?
watch is an investment.
The watch is the investment.
Well, y'all said to frame it more, y'all said it's an investment in your career. Like you were speaking when y'all were with, I believe it was Mano, and you were like, you gotta. This is not this recent.
No,
this
the
is like
one
way,
before
way back.
last
Yeah.
year.
Y'all were like, you gotta. You specifically was like,
You gotta look the part.
Look the part. You gotta wear the gear. You gotta wear.
yeah, but
the
you don't need to blow
tools.
70,000 on a chain.
And also that's part of the black people's mental.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't because I want to. Like I got plenty of jewelry right now.
So you're saying you're
I
not
don't
doing it
wear
for you. You're doing it because you know that's
They're
what
doing that's the equipment that they're expecting of the rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If the rapper shows up, for example, like people was talking to me, we crack jokes about people always been wanting me to rap and be a rapper, right? I told nigga if I was a rapper right now, I wouldn't wear no jewelry.
Why not?
I would just be fly.
Why not? Why?
Why would I? I'm
If you
fly.
notice, every celebrity that's rich, what have they been saying on interviews? I wear fake jewelry. Tyrese said, look at these earrings. They're only $100. But because I'm rich, you ain't gonna question it. Ocho Cinco said, for years, I wear fake jewelry. So now only broke motherfuckers is wearing real jewelry. Why not wear fake jewelry if the rich motherfuckers is doing it?
I mean, I don't feel good. I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel the same in fake jewelry, but I understand. I don't do nothing fake, so I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it. But as a rapper, the mental of you got to understand what you're coming into, right? So if you want to be a rapper, you know it's a superficial market. So if it's a superficial market, then you have to have the jewelry on. You have to have the car. That's what the market is expecting. This is entertainment. They're here to be entertained. Dave East has to pull up in the Maybach or Cullinan.
Yep.
He has to. You have to.
He can't come in a Land Cruiser.
You can't do nothing crazy like that. The lowest that Dave East could come in is an Escalade, and he has to have a driver.
Yep.
He has to be jumping out, but he can't be driving himself. That's just what people are looking for from him. When you have a superstar rapper, if Glorilla pulls up and she ain't pulling up in something crazy with some Louis Vuitton, with some ice out, with the fake, you know, because I always say everybody got the fucking lab diamond because it's be clinking.
Yeah, clink, clink, clink,
your
clink.
jury's not supposed to make noise. I don't know if anybody's pulling y'all to the side and telling y'all, but when y'all got the mic on, the jury's clanking and it's
Shit's
hollow
terrible.
and all that, you look dumb. Anyway, after that, you got to have the equipment on to impress the people because that's what the superficial market looking for. You're catering to niggas in the projects.
So do y'all think that's where certain demographics of rappers, because I look at people like Lil Russell, I look at people like J. Cole, you know, they carry themselves very average. Or
Anomalies.
At least from what we see.
And J. Cole came to, I'm not going to speak on Lil Russell, but J. Cole came through Jay-Z.
So he already shoots over
What are you
98%
talking about?
of the
You cannot
rappers.
wear jewelry if you want. You're coming through Jay-Z. Jay-Z put a whole state on.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. Like y'all, when we talk about things, people not looking at how this occurs. They just deal with the fact that it occurred, but not how it did. You talking about a nigga who is an anomaly. You talking about J. Cole who came through Jay-Z and he's a special rapper.
Yeah.
He's special.
That's not happening again. That's a once.
How are y'all? Why do they keep comparing these special niggas to everybody? They be like, well, Jay-Z did it. You're not Jay-Z. You're not Biggie. You're not Eminem. You're not. Stop telling me what the elite niggas did. You're not elite.
How about this? Who's been the closest to J. Cole in the last 15 years? The same prototype.
They ain't been none.
That's why.
They ain't been another Drake. Who tried to be Drake? If they did, they didn't make it.
On a surface level, we haven't even had a Wale clone.
Why you be bringing up Wale?
No,
ain't
because
sold
no,
records like
listen
that.
to what I'm
Why
saying.
Wale.
Listen to why. Because when they all came
Phenomenal
out,
rapper, though.
they all came out at the same time.
What makes Wale a phenomenal rapper? I'm
He's probably talking about
introspective.
talent wise.
I'm just looking for your
He
standard.
can rap talent wise.
I just be looking for people's standard. What makes him? Because people just like rap and y'all fans,
Nah, I like what he talks about.
but that doesn't make him a phenomenal rapper.
But that's part of the art. With the
Phenomenal rapper.
The content of what you're talking about.
I
is
mean,
part
y'all
of-
throw
is part of
words
the art.
out crazy. Phenomenal is a big fucking word, bro.
He
A
talks
phenomenal rapper. Hold on. A phenomenal
You got to
rapper.
give him scale.
But
A
Wale-
phenomenal rapper is Jay-Z.
Hold on.
Wale talks about the black plot.
I'm gonna help you with
phenomenally.
this. I'm gonna ask a question. Is Tupac a phenomenal rapper?
Yeah.
Well, you can't put Wale there. Stop
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Stop it.
There you go.
If you
Niggas
classify-
don't think Tupac's a phenomenal rapper.
Y'all gotta stop with these
That's real
words.
shit.
Wale is-
Yo, what y'all gotta stop with is phenomenal,
Nah, Wale
legend,
is-
phenomenal, legend, and GOAT. Y'all gotta chill. And I'm gonna be honest, even when people be DMing me, meet me, oh, you're a legend. That's not possible. I haven't been doing this shit in long enough to be legendary. That's not possible. And I'm talking about myself, bro. Mm-hmm. We got to be careful with the words that we're using to describe people. Wale is a good rapper. When you start saying phenomenal, you going to the next level. He ain't putting nothing out to be phenomenal. He ain't got the accolades. He don't got the sales. He don't got the record. Like, niggas is mad at me about Cordae. Cordae don't never had a record. He's a rapper. He's good. But you can't say he's fucking dope. He's out of here. He's phenomenal. Based upon what? Because you like him? He's phenomenal? Phenomenal is the masses like this nigga. And understand him. And he's touring. And they're talking about this shit word for word. Cordae can't go in the U.S. and sell out and go word for word with niggas. Can't do that. You can't. That's a phenomenal rapper. That's why we gotta be careful with liking a nigga, pause, and saying he's something else. No, he resonates with me. That's why I like him. That don't make him phenomenal. That's all I'm saying.
I respect your perspective.
Yeah.
We can agree to disagree. I still think Wale is exceptional. But let me ask you this, man. Would you consider, both of y'all, would y'all consider being friends with Elliott Wilson?
Where you going with this question?
Yeah, I asked that because if it's somebody you respect, I wanted to know, did y'all feel the need to step in when, when it looked like publicly he was embarrassing himself, attacking people online, and all the antics that he was doing?
Was he really embarrassing himself?
I think, look, you kind of on the Charlemagne side because you fuck with Power 105 and all that type of thing. I'm unbiased.
Yeah.
I don't think Elliott Wilson was embarrassing himself.
No.
Nor do I think that I could even speak on that. Because go on.
Here's my thing. The number one thing they've said, and I said this with Elliott, they always complain about the older generation, which is us, if you want to put us in that category, not holding up the standards to what the young people are doing. And he was sitting here calling out bullshit because he wanted a quality of content, journalism, and interaction. And instead of saying, hey, he wants the best for it, they penalized him and called him a hater. So I'm from the school, you can't ask a person to look left and right at the same time with no mirror. So what is it? Because if shit goes into the toilet bowl, oh, Elliott, you were supposed to speak up. You were supposed to guide us. Now he speaks up. No, you're a hater. What is it now? Now, since he's been focused on his show with DJ Head and the other dude, they put in our quality content. What's the issue now? I mean, what you gonna say, S?
Listen, everybody, you only got one life to live. If that's what you want to do to make your mark,
there you go.
Who is anybody to tell you, especially of people of lesser caliber?
Do you think he was hating though, Art? No.
I think from a younger perspective, it looked like hate.
Why? How do you identify it?
Because when I think you see the way that he was acting online, I think you see that from younger people, not from an older person who you have, I guess, a different standard from.
You're 25.
So it's like,
you're biased.
That's my
No.
point. It's not
Hold on.
about,
You're 25. So what I'm saying, and I'm not playing your age, when you get to 51, and if you got the energy to go against young niggas, you gonna say, I get it. Because one day you're gonna wake up. This is old nigga bullshit. And your knee's gonna hurt for no reason. Your back is going to hurt for no reason. You're not. And Art, I want to give you an answer why this fuckery happens. We ain't got no explanation. To have the energy to go back and forth, even digitally, God bless that nigga. Because there's other guys who are 10 years younger than him, they don't got that vigor. Telling you.
I'm just, listen, man.
Isn't it better to just show it instead of just talking online?
You don't think he's shown? He's shown it for 30 years.
Well, that's the point. It's like you let the work speak for yourself.
I mean,
like
part
you and then currently, when you're, from what it looked like from the public complaining online, it's like, why not just do what you are doing right now, which is the show and whatever else that
But
you're
let me
doing.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, all right? Let me ask you a question, honestly. You think with all that man credentials, he give a fuck about what people say? I'm just curious. You think, this is real shit. You think you sitting in that chair judging him? You think he should care?
I don't think he should care what I have to say, but I think he does care about what people have to say.
That's not.
If
if
he didn't, he wouldn't still be competing the way
you don't.
he's
Look,
trying to.
I don't care about niggas, but I'll still answer you. I don't give a fuck. I'll still answer you just to chop you the fuck down.
He ain't gonna lose no sleep over
I ain't
it.
gonna lose no sleep, but just because I'll be like, you know what? This nigga getting on my nerves now. I'ma give it to him.
Yeah.
And niggas call me say, yo, why you doing that? What you do? Cause fuck him, nigga. Cause I feel like it. Cause I can. I done shit in this business. I done made my money. I done put niggas on. I done this. And who is this little nigga to sit over here in the chair that ain't doing shit? That ain't never done shit. Maybe he feels like that.
Well, that's the point. If somebody that hasn't don't have the accolades to your level can make you flinch, that means you care.
That's not. All right. You're biased. That's not true. You can get on a nigga's nerves, or you can want to put a person in their place. You can want to do that.
Not if they don't have the, to quote unquote, are on your level. If you see somebody in the coming up or upcoming,
Let me show you something.
And you're like,
I'm gonna show you something.
Why would I?
Somebody
give you
made a
energy?
comment one time, right? And they said, "Oh, I see that you decided to get the same guest as this person. You following their lead." You know what my reply was? That's amazing, since our interview came out 2 months before.
He shouldn't have responded to him now.
Right?
But he felt like it.
I needed to fix.
Because you're a dick.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
You're a dick. So I'm going to respond to you,
Yeah.
nigga.
Did he come out to play? I said, click.
No.
And then when he tried, I said, my bad. I have a time machine, and I was able to jump ahead to make sure the interview came out before.
That doesn't mean
Sometimes people want to disrespect your success.
I get what you're saying, but to reply to that,
What is different?
it had to bother you in a way for you to respond.
Art, it's
so
not
that means
true.
you care.
No, it's not about caring. All right, Art, if I sit here and say you are a bad father and you beat your kids, you think you're not going to respond?
And does that mean that it ticked you off? No.
No.
That means that you want to set the record straight.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga's bugging.
Well, if my kids know, if
You got kids?
if you can see that,
No, wait,
I don't have kids.
time out.
No, I don't have kids.
All right, see, this is the problem, right? We're talking to somebody who isn't experiencing what we're talking about. You're assuming how you would feel. You're assuming how you would react.
And Art, as you build up in this game,
Let me just say this.
my bad.
Let me just say this.
Go cook.
You're assuming everything. So you're saying from a 25 years old, from my point of view, this is what I think that I would do. This is what I'm hearing other people say that they should do. No, see, I can speak from my own experience. I don't go based upon what I hear another nigga say. I go based upon my experience only. And my experience is very rare to the world. You feel what I'm saying? So when I'm telling you, when I can see a person like, oh, you're like, yo, Art, you're being biased. You might not understand it, but I know. See, I'm not gonna say on the camera how I know you're being biased, because I'm not gonna do
No,
that.
I'm definitely not being biased.
It's
let me
subtlety.
finish. Wait, hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. You don't even know. You're 25, right? Your frontal lobe is just getting developed. You know what that means?
Yeah.
You're easily influenced.
What you're gonna be at 35, you're gonna be like, oh
You're
shit,
gonna go
I'm
back,
different.
You're gonna think at
You're
35,
gonna be an ill
and you're
nigga.
gonna think about this conversation. Say, this is what Esso was talking about.
We can move off this, but I get
Yeah.
what y'all saying. The point I'm trying to make is, I think singling out a person that is trying to get your attention, to me, is like giving them what they want. Instead of, I'm gonna just do it and you're gonna see me do it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
All right, wait, time out. Where you get that from? Say it on camera.
Where I get
Where
that
you get that from? I know the nigga you got that from.
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah.
Say the nigga you got that from. Because if we gonna put, he got that from Charlemagne the God.
and Charlemagne.
He fucks with Charlemagne.
And Charlemagne, hold on.
Let me say this shit, Hynaken.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna say this shit on camera, but his philosophy is Charlemagne the God's philosophy. This is what I'm telling him.
And Charlamagne claps
Let
back at
me
niggas.
finish, my nigga.
You gotta say that.
He is influenced by what Charlamagne thinks. That's why he would look at Mr. Wilson, how he looks. A nigga like me, a nigga, I don't have no influence, all right? I'm not influenced. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what I should or what I should look at. Ain't nobody put me on. So I don't have to think. Can't nobody put shit in my ear. All these niggas is individuals on a supreme level. I'm not judging Charlamagne, nor am I judging Goat Wilson neither. I'm not judging Big Boss Yee neither. These people have did shit well before us. So even if DJ Clue came to me, which is my very best friend, and said so and so and so, I would have to say, I gotta watch him and see what he gonna do, Playboy. Because I know shit be different. Shit be different with niggas. Niggas got problems with niggas. Niggas don't talk about shit. I don't follow nobody's fucking philosophy. What I do know in this game right here, niggas have told me I shouldn't address a nigga. That didn't mean a nigga got to me. You know what that meant? A nigga got on my nerves. And I said, he think he getting away with murder. So I gotta show him who the real nigga is. It's me. A real nigga ain't gonna let you keep running around being fake, nigga, catching clout. They not doing that. I done let niggas run around. I done kept my mouth closed for a long time. And I tell this nigga, I'm not doing it no more. I'm tired of these niggas now. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all saying shit. I'm tired of y'all thinking shit. I'm tired of y'all assuming shit. So I'm gonna tell you what the fuck it is. That don't mean you under my skin. That mean I think you a dick. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you I'm better.
I want to get y'all out of here, man. Let me ask y'all one more question before
One
we
more.
go. Do y'all think the additional criticism that Andrew Schultz is receiving for
Definitely.
his joke about
he deserves it. You
making
can't.
Sweet Love to Kendrick?
Even 50 said something
I'm
about
gonna
it.
say this because I said this on my show. The reason why Andrew Schultz could get away with that because a black man is standing next to him and endorses him. No, it is not cool for him to ever pull a nigga aside and say he could fuck Kendrick Lamar. Hell no. Fuck no. Because ain't no black man saying that they pulling no white dude aside saying I could take advantage of you and fuck you, nigga. No.
Just imagine.
No. Way.
Imagine if Stephen A. Smith had said
The
something
camera
like
went
that.
out. Oh, it came back on.
Imagine if Stephen A. Smith said, yo, I can pull Justin Bieber aside and fuck him in the ass.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Oh my, the level of apologizing.
Imagine if he was Jewish.
Yes.
What would happen? So no. Although I understand
it's comedy.
Wait, I understand that they're on y'all side of the business.
Oh my God, this guy.
And
is
you might
biased,
you think
I'm
that
being
it's
as
okay.
objective.
Listen,
I didn't even state my opinion. I'm asking y'all for your opinion.
You're not objective.
I'm being as objective as I'm literally just
as you
asking.
can be, but it's not good. You're
Nah,
not
I'm
doing a
being
good
objective.
objective job.
I'm
So
not
I'm just saying. So with the
I'm
the
not
shows,
putting my opinion.
I
I'm
know
just
you
asking
and
for
your
y'all.
team. I know you and your team think it's okay.
I just want to know what y'all think. I don't
think it's okay.
I know you and your team think it's okay because it's quote unquote comedy. Shit not funny.
Well,
the first rule of comedy is the shit gotta be funny.
Universally.
That shit is not funny. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful what we let the other race do with our niggas.
Yeah.
Because we are not. When we let a white man in, we just act like he's nigga.
That's it.
He
He's
can
ranked
say
in.
nigga. No, the fuck you can't.
Can you go to a country club and be ranked in?
Beyonce can't get a country award or Shabuzi, and they was #1.
Yes.
Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill with always turning the cheek.
What's up, Art?
Because we got white friends.
I don't have an opinion. This is the typical stuff that everybody do. You know, is there any last minute thing that y'all want to share? This is my platform is like
Backfuel.com.
I try to keep it youth.
Yeah, no,
directed to
back,
the
no,
youth.
yeah, like you said, follow backfuel.com, follow our grams. I'm ESSO WRLD. You know what I'm saying? He's HYNAKEN. And it's Bagfuel, BAGFUEL.
Merch gonna be up this week. Get Esso's cookbook also too. Make it. They got vegan options too, as well. And we also do vegetation reviews.
Yeah, so if you got Bud, you call me.
Yes.
We do the reviews online, on air, live.
We got a game night coming up. Top of the year. We also have
Our
karaoke
in Philly.
Yes.
On January 25th.
And then we're doing the radio with Angela Yee tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see y'all.
We on Way Up with Yee tomorrow.
Yeah.
We on.
Well, this don't come out tomorrow. But
Yeah,
but
but it's all good because we gonna be on Way Up with Yee
More
We
times,
try to
yeah.
make it monthly, like a monthly thing. We
Yeah.
on Power 99 in Philly with
Cosmic
Cosmic
Kev.
Kev on Wednesdays. Power 105 with DJ Clue
on Wednesdays. And
that-
DJ Clue is the new addition to Bag Fuel.
Yeah, I forgot to say
I
that.
seen that.
DJ.
That's
Yeah.
an official thing. I
Yes.
saw him in a couple interviews.
Yeah,
I
so
was
it
like,
ain't just
that
me and
wasn't an
Heineken.
accident.
It ain't just me and Heineken
so y'all
no
didn't
more.
make the official
Oh
announcement.
no, Nick, we let
gonna do
niggas
it, but
breathe.
we not on that type of time. We just put the work in.
That's
and we,
it.
and
See,
we
that's
let
what I
people
was
see
talking
what's
about
up.
before. Y'all just doing the work.
Oh
and
no, no,
niggas is seeing
there's
it.
gonna be an announcement.
That's all I was saying.
They gonna be like, hold
That's
up,
all.
No,
You're
that's-
killing me for
no.
it. I was just saying, you're doing the work.
Listen, that's me, but other people, listen, we were supposed to make an announcement. I don't think people understand, like, I just don't go by the books. So it ain't like, it's like that. Like, we supposed to make
But I think
an
people
official
seen it though.
announcement.
Because I saw.
No, not yet. They're
peeped
breathing.
it.
They don't get it yet. They just thinking that he's there with Mano or
Yeah.
he's there with Skilla Baby. People, people don't grasp things.
See-
they got to see it 21 times for them to take it seriously.
I'm the type to go research. So when I saw him on the Skilla Baby and in the Mano, I was like, all right, cool. So then I went to y'all page and I was looking for it to see if he was in the bio, and I didn't see him in the bio. So I was like, nah, he's got to be added to the show because there's no way I'm just going to have him on.
Wait until you see top of January. Y'all gonna be like, oh,
Yeah, we just warming it up right now,
Yeah.
just letting people see that he's there and all that. It's a
It's a
certain
quick
way,
scrimmage.
It's a certain way you have to roll out things. I'm just not. Well, we're not just like, oh look, DJ Clue is part of it. Nah, he's family. He's always been a part of Backfield.
Yeah.
So it's just like now he's a part of Backfield on camera.
Bang,
That's
bang.
what I'm saying. That's it.
All right. Thank y'all again for joining me. I appreciate y'all. And everybody else, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. And we'll see you on the next one. All right? Peace.
Bang.
All right.